Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in for another pre-conference interview. My name is Chris Wharton. I'm co-chair at the 2015 Tesla Canada Conference with my friend Glenn Cochran. Today, I am talking to Bonnie Nicholas from Northwest College. Hi, Bonnie.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. Thanks for taking the time to do this for us.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. Thanks for asking.
So, hey, good. No problem. This conference looks like it will be a busy one for you. You have 3 different presentations on the go. Is that correct?
I do.
And it looks like you have two of them are lightning talks. That's a new format for Tesla Canada Conference this year. If anyone's familiar with the Pechakucha, it's a 400-second timed presentation. Your first lightning talk is called "I Learned More About Language Teaching by Designing Costumes." Can you give us a brief idea of what that means?
Sure. So one of my hobbies is to sew and design costumes, and as I'm doing that, as I'm sewing, I'm thinking about how it can relate to my work as an ESL teacher. And so the focus of my presentation is going to be on metaphor. And my goal in this presentation is maybe to encourage people to think a little more deeply about metaphor in their own life, how English is such a metaphorical language, and how metaphor can apply across disciplines. So we'll try to do that in about 400 seconds.
Right. Excellent. No, it sounds interesting, and the title I think will grab a lot of people. Your other lightning talk, so you've signed up for 2. You're a brave soul for sure. Um, it's called Twitter 101 SOS and LOL for new, lost, and bemused users. Can you give us a little bit of an idea what that's about?
For sure. So what I hope to do in this lightning talk is just go over the very basics of Twitter. And I use Twitter for professional development. I find it's just so useful. There's an incredible richness of resources, a generosity of sharing among the people who are on Twitter. So I'm not going to talk about Kardashians and Justin Bieber on Twitter. I'm going to talk about using Twitter as part of your personal learning network, your personal learning environment, and just go over the basics, some of the vocabulary, how to set up Twitter, how to find people to follow, some of the chats you can engage in on Twitter. So it'll be a quick and dirty introduction to using Twitter professionally.
Nice, nice. Crash course in 400 seconds, right?
Exactly.
And then your third presentation is a poster session, which is a slightly different format, and it's called Blended and Online Learning in LINC at Northwest College. And do you want to give us a brief idea of that?
Sure. I love poster sessions at conferences because it's really a chance to engage in deeper conversations with people who come and look at your poster. You get to talk one-on-one with people, share ideas. So I'm really looking forward to that presentation as well. We're doing some very innovative blended and online learning options at Norquest. So I'm happy to share what we're doing with other people. And I want to find out what is happening across Canada too. What are other teachers, other institutions doing? So the poster session is a great way to share ideas.
Nice, yes, yes. And usually with all those posters together, if you have a spare second here or there, you can explore your neighbors as well. That's
Absolutely.
great. So you'll be busy for sure, but hopefully you'll have time to catch some other presentation sessions at the conference. Have any struck you?
I've looked through the list and it's just amazing the work that you and Glenn have done to pull together so many amazing presentations. It's going to be hard to choose which ones to attend. I am really pumped about the keynotes. I can't believe the keynotes that you've got. I've heard Randy Reppin before at BC Teal. She will get everyone excited about grammar, which is great. Um, Diane Larson Freeman, I've heard her speak about complexity theory and linguistics at TESOL in Portland last year, and she is just amazing. You know, big picture kind of stuff, but just really inspiring to listen to. Douglas Biber, I have his books, and of course, Jane Willis, one of the early adopters of task-based language teaching, along with her late husband, Dave. So I have her books. Her website is a wealth of resources, and I'm really looking forward to hearing her perspective on TBLT. So altogether, it's going to be a great conference. The location is amazing. One of the most naturally beautiful spots in Canada. And of course, I'll be live tweeting throughout the conference using our conference hashtag TESL15.
Nice. Thank you very much. That's great. One point about the keynotes and that we're lucky also because they're going to be involved with multiple presentations. We have Randy and Doug together on a Thursday symposium, and also Diane Larson Freeman. Jane Willis is also going to do a follow-up workshop. So that'll be great. Lots of opportunity if you miss one, or if you want to see 2 or 3 times, that's great.
It's going to
Okay,
be
Bonnie. Well, that's great. Yeah, and I appreciate you live tweeting through the conference. Hopefully we can get a few people doing that, or most people doing that. So that's great. Thanks again for taking the time. This was wonderful, and we'll see you in Lake Louise.
Yes, absolutely. See you in October. Thanks, Chris.